Talk City, a weekly podcast, features interviews and events happening around town. Tune into Talk City Greensboro every week on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play, and download the podcast from SoundCloud. Welcome to another edition of Talk City Greensboro, produced by Greensboro Television Network. It's an easy way to stay in the know while you're on the go. Subscribe to Talk City so you can keep up with what's going on in Greensboro City government. I'm your host, Josh Johnson, and with me in the studio today is Mr. Carlos Castellanos. He is sitting in for Devin, who is out for wonderful reasons. We are wishing him and his family the very best.
Yep, sending him good vibes. Glad to be here.
Well, thanks. Thanks for covering. I'm at the controls today, so just hang on.
Here on Talk City, we've had the pleasure of talking with lots of folks from Greensboro Parks and Recreation about all the amazing things they offer for residents of Greensboro. The city's Parks and Recreation Department really is second to none when it comes to an amazing variety of activities, and they're at it again with their launch of the new girls basketball program. Our guest today is Willett Middleton, the Craft Recreation Center Director, and she's going to give us all the details. Willett, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
I appreciate it.
All right, so let's start with the details of the program, when it starts, who it's open to, and where folks can register.
All right. What we have is a girls-only basketball league that all of the 10 community recreation centers within the Greensboro Parks and Rec department will be offering. We started registration August 1st. Registration will run until August 31st. There will be a late registration in the first week of September, but we really want to get the league going in September, so we're trying to be really strict about that registration deadline, hoping that we can get enough girls in to start the league up and operating at the end of September. So games should start around September 24th if we stick to our planned out schedule.
Right.
It's open to any girl ages 8 to 16, and their birth dates are determined by August 1st. So if after August 1st you turn 9, you would be in the category of a 9-year-old.
Okay.
But if before August 1st you happen to be like 7 or 8, that will be the age that you would be playing under. And the way the age groups are broken down is we play 8 to 10-year-olds all play together, 11 to 13-year-olds all play together, and 14 to 16. So we're really hoping to reach elementary age participants, middle school and high school participants.
Cool. Where did you say where people can go to register? Is there like a website
you can go to any individual rec center that's in your area, or you could go online and register through our web track.
Fantastic. So is there a particular skill level that you guys are looking for people to sign up? And we'll get to the second part of that. But I mean, skill level wise, is it open to anybody? Or
it's open to anyone who wants to learn more about the game, interested in skill development, or has been playing for many years. So it's pretty much open to any skill level.
Great, wonderful. And then the follow-up question was, parents are required to have documentation from the Parents Association for Youth Sports, or PAYS. How do they go about doing that if they're unfamiliar with that?
Okay. We do require that parents have a PAYS card. And a PAYS card, you can find it on the NAYS website, which is nays.org.
Okay.
And from there, you can get a PAYS card subscription. The cards are only $5, but they're good for 3 years of participation with any youth sports with the City of Greensboro Parks and Rec Department.
Okay.
Yeah,
and they'll
reasonable.
have to have that before they can register for the girls' basketball, or I guess any other activity, really.
Yeah, or any other sport activity.
Okay.
So we're hoping that, and that's something that you could sign up for. Some sites may allow you to use their computer if computer access is an issue.
Right.
Just let them know, and you could use the computer there to go ahead and sign up for the card.
Perfect.
So don't let that be a deterrent.
Right, yeah.
Okay. All right, we talked sort of about registration and when you're looking to have the season start. So how will kids be placed into teams, and what are like practice schedules looking like?
Okay, so they will be assigned teams. We typically have what are called drafts, and in a particular age group, the kids go out, and the drafts are used to kind of make the teams as equally balanced as possible when it comes to skill level. Because there might be a 9 or 10-year-old who's been playing for years versus a 9 or 10-year-old it's their first time. Right. So you want to make sure that it can be fun and still competitive, but where everybody gets the opportunity to learn and play.
Sure.
So within the drafts, coaches typically get the opportunity. We do like a round robin. You pick first, and then you pick last, and
I remember those.
Yeah, but so the kids run through drills, and then the coaches go separately, and then we divide up the team just so we have an equal amount on each team.
So there's sort of like a one day where they all come in.
It's typically one day, and drafts are assigned by each particular center. So it depends on how many participants we actually get out. Mm-hmm. So if we only have enough for one team, that makes it easy to put the team together. But if we have a good amount of participants, then it would be necessary to do like a drafting type order.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that takes care. We're going to take a quick break here and just do a couple of announcements, and then we're going to come back and keep talking to you. So
awesome.
All right. So Operation Pass is coming up. Operation Pass, the Greensboro Police Department, Say Yes Guilford, Guilford County Schools, Guilford Parent Academy, and Equation Church are providing school supplies for at least 2,000 youths in need. The school supply giveaway is going to take place August 10th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Greensboro Coliseum Fieldhouse located at 1921 Westgate City Boulevard. Operation Pass, Partners Advocating Student Success, started in 2012 as an annual event to provide back-to-school supplies for students. It's grown each year in scope and size, and this year at least 2,000 youth and their families are expected at the event, which provides each pupil with a backpack full of school supplies donated by generous community members and sponsors. Some of the supplies needed include crayons, glue sticks, pencils, pens, spiral notebooks, composition books, backpacks, folders, paper, scissors, markers, and highlighters. So for more information, contact the Greensboro Police Department Office of Community Engagement at 336-373-2636 or communityengagement@greensboro-nc.gov.
And the library summer reading finale is going to rock the house. Get your Harry Potter on with summer reading finale celebration from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. Sunday, August 18th at the Central Library located at 219 North Church Street. Headlining the event is a performance by cult favorite rock band Harry and the Potters. Performing in libraries across the country, the band's motto is "Never Too Loud to Read." With activities for all ages, there will be Hogwarts cosplay contest, crafts, games, and a demonstration by UNCG Quidditch Club. Everyone is encouraged to dress as their favorite Harry Potter character and enjoy a little wizardly fun. The event is free and open to the public. For more information on library events and resources, please visit greensborolibrary.org.
Okay, I'm not going to miss anything that has to do with that. Quidditch is a sport I can get down on.
And UNCG apparently has a team, so
yeah, I've actually heard that. So it'd be interesting to see that. So coming back, our guest today on Talk City is Willette Middleton. She's the director at Craft Recreation Center, and we're kind of going over this new girls basketball program that you guys are putting together. So it's pretty exciting.
Yes, sir.
So let's see. I got to find my question here. There are existing co-ed teams within Greensboro Parks and Rec that are already there. And I know you've offered basketball workshops in the past. So give us an idea of what the inspiration was for this particular program, and then I'll give you the second part of that.
Okay. I'm actually I'm a grad student at UNCG.
Right.
Go Spartans.
Yeah, go Spartans.
It's my first time actually saying that.
Have you been to a Quidditch match?
I have not. I'm not really a Quidditch fan, although I do like Harry Potter.
Yes.
So I'm actually a grad student at UNCG, and I'm getting my PhD. And part of me writing my dissertation, I kind of wanted to do research on why are basketball numbers when we do our co-ed Greensboro Parks and Rec basketball league, why we don't have a lot of girl participants. We run other programs such as dance, cheerleading, day camp, after school, and we have, equal amount of female participation. So I was wondering why when it comes to our sport programs, we don't really get a lot of females into our programs.
Yeah.
And through research, one of the factors may be the fact that they have to play with boys.
Right.
It could be some social issues in there. That's what research suggests.
Sure.
And in it, one recourse would be to create girl-centered programming where you just play girls versus girls,
right.
or boys versus boys. So if we had a girl-only league, I wanted to see would that bring in more participation. And using the workshops was kind of like a filler to kind of see what the numbers would kind of look like. And we had 3 centers that ran workshops. I was the first center at Craft to run just clinics for if you wanted to learn about basketball.
Right.
And we would have 40 participants each night, 2 times a week.
No kidding.
Right.
And some girls I'd never seen before, but they lived in the area of the center. So that kind of sparked the interest that this league could probably be possible with the numbers that I saw from just the clinics. So that's why I'm out hoping that we can get promotion really jumping and get the city kind of on board with this idea and concept of trying to empower girls and make them feel equal and capable as their male counterparts.
That's fantastic. That's I'm kind of. It's kind of interesting that when you did the workshops, you had that kind of turnout.
Yes, I was surprised myself.
Yeah.
So.
From those numbers, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Idea.
How about coaches? You guys have enough coaches? Or are you looking for volunteers?
We are always looking for volunteers.
How can people volunteer?
You would just need to fill out a coaching form, which is like a volunteer form that every volunteer has to fill out, and it runs like a quick background check, just to make sure everything's good.
Yep.
And from there, there are a couple like coaching like clinic type ideas that we have, just like trainings basically.
Yeah.
So just to make sure that everybody's on board, that all the coaches have the same information that they would have to go through, but it's a quick process. So the first step would be just coming by one of the local recreation centers and saying you're interested in volunteering and filling out a form.
Great, and that's just something to remind everybody. You can really get access to this at any of the local rec centers.
Yes,
I mean, you don't necessarily have to come to Craft.
No, it's at all 10 of the recreation centers have committed. The directors have committed to running the program and are actually very interested in seeing if we could put on a girls-only basketball league. So, and the 10 centers are spread out from Hilltop Road. The Craft is located on Yanceyville Street, so it really covers north, south, east, and west of Greensboro.
Great. Well, so if you're listening to this and you're interested, or you know somebody who would be, just head down to your local rec center and start asking about it.
Yes, please do.
And then through the city's website, you can sign up online.
Yeah, you can sign up online with the Greensboro Parks and Rec. Just click on the youth sports link, and from there, the girls basketball link will pop up.
Fantastic. Right. Well, we're looking forward to it. I hope it takes off, and
I hope so too.
It sounds like it's going to be pretty successful.
I'm going to credit you as the reason it took off.
I don't know about that. Now, if you guys get some Quidditch matches going over it,
we'll think about that. I see it's a crave, so I might need to research that as well.
Well, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate you being here.
You guys. Thank you.
Well, that's about it for this week. Thank you for tuning in to Talk City. Be sure to watch GTN, your official source for news and information about the city of Greensboro. GTN is also available on Spectrum Channel 13, AT&T UVerse Channel 99, and North State Channel 31. GTN also streams live on the city's website at greensboro-nc.gov. Thanks, Carlos. Great job. Appreciate having you. You may be here a little bit more as we
probably will. Yeah.
So we're looking forward to it. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thank you.